Hello everyone, welcome to another Top 5 Records video. Are you also looking forward to Record Store Day 2025? Well, I am, and I'm really curious to see what kind of exclusive new releases we'll be getting this year. In this video, I'm going to be giving my first response. I'm opening the website with the overview, and I'm going to talk you through it. I'm going to be as surprised probably as you are because I didn't take a look at this list yet, although I saw on Instagram at the pages of certain artists that something interesting is coming. But here I open the page. Oh, and it kicks off good. Yeah. The first thing I see here is the 13th floor elevators, live at the Houston Music Theater in 1967. That's interesting. I'm curious if it's gonna sound like this pure hippie 60s show. I might buy it. I might buy it depending on how expensive it will be. I'm gonna pay 40 or $50 for a live show that I'm just curious about. Um, Further, we got remember Tribe Called Quest, Aha, Hunting High and Low, the demos. I love that record, Hunting High and Low by Aha. It's a really good album. Though I'm not gonna be paying $30 or something like that for a demo album. I'm not too into that band for that. But I must admit, this is an interesting album. This is an interesting release. Adam and the Ants, Prince Charming. I like Adam and the Ants though, but I have a first UK of what's their best album again, and I'm so happy with that. But I'd rather have a broad collection and have the best of some of the most interesting name than that I deep dive into artists and I want to collect everything. So that also makes for a different approach for Record Store Day because a lot of the stuff here are deep dive treasures. Amazing Stroopwafels. I love that name. Archie Shepp and the Full Moon Ensemble. That is interesting. Yeah, Complete Life and Tibes. Yeah, that's interesting. Ooh. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy that though. Next page. Uh-huh. Blackstone Cherry, Record Store Day album. Ooh, that looks interesting. Bill Evans live in Finland. They don't show a cover yet, but that is interesting. Bill Evans is interesting. I'm not gonna buy it though because I don't want to do a too deep dive for Bill Evans. But giving a new Bill Evans release is interesting. Blur, the Magic Whip. Hmm. Um, Bryan Adams featuring Tina Turner. I think this is a maxi single. I'll have a closer look. It's Only Love, yeah, with just two tracks, a rock mix and a stripped back version. This is a 7-inch. Yeah, horrible cover art. Although I think Bryan Adams is a good pop singer, and I think Tina Turner is one of the best vocalists ever. And I like the song "It's Only Love," but I'm not gonna buy the 7-inch for that. I'd rather have a good Bryan Adams album or a good Tina Turner album with that song on it. Um, Next page again. Ah, Charles Mingus in Argentina, the Buenos Aires concerts. I love Charles Mingus. I don't like the cover art on this one, but I love Charles Mingus. I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy it though. I'm not sure if it's any good. They don't show any year. No, they don't show any year of when these concerts were done. Yeah, closer. It's a limited edition 3 LP set from 1977. Done at the mastering lab. Ooh, yeah. Now ooh, they got Goodbye Pork Pie head on there. Ooh, yeah. Now I'm tempted. I'm tempted. This is tempting. I'll decide on Record Store Day itself. Charlie XCX, guest featuring Billie Eilish. Ooh, this is tempting. It's a single. It's a single. Black Vinyl. It's tempting. Very tempting. I'll let you know on Charlie XCX number one Angel. Yeah. Oh, a song featuring ABBA. Man. Oh, yeah, I do want that. Yeah, I do want that. I'm already. This is like window shopping. That's window shopping, right? Just looking. I mean, it's an English phrase. Perhaps I interpreted it wrong. The Cure Head on the Door. I just got myself a version of that. That is not a picture disc vinyl. I'm not so much interested in picture disc vinyl. The one that they show on Record Store Day is a picture disc vinyl. At least that's what it looks like. Not interested. Cypress Hill live at Fillmore might be interesting. Cowboy Junkies, more acoustic junk. That can be interesting. So far, not really uninteresting. So far, interesting releases. Ooh, David Bowie, Ready Set Go. It has a picture of the reality tour there. Oh yeah, oh yeah, live at Riverside Studios. What is this? Okay, this is quite something. I'm a Bowie geek. I'm a Bowie full-on collector. I want everything by Bowie. So on September 8th, 2003, David Bowie made history of the biggest ever live and interactive music satellite event the world had ever seen. The special one-off live concert was beamed via satellite from London's Riverside Studios, simultaneously to 50,000 fans in 86 cinemas in 26 countries around the planet, from Hong Kong to Helsinki, thrilling fans with a spectacular first ever live performance of his brand new album. Oh, he's doing reality in full live. Yeah, I definitely want that. I think that's an underestimated record. Yeah, I want to hear him play Try Some Buy Some live. I really want to hear him play Pablo Picasso live. I love Pablo Picasso. Oh man, oh, this is quite something. I'll definitely buying this, and I'll definitely be reviewing this, and I'm gonna set my alarm clock. I do not want to miss this release. Bowie in 2003 was so fascinating because during the tour, Bowie said that it's the first time he really enjoyed touring, that he really felt the fun of it. And you hear that when you take a look at the reality show DVD. You hear a Bowie who is really into it, really digging it, and enjoying himself. There is a single here by David Gilmour and Romani Gilmour, which I think is a good idea. I think his daughter has a gorgeous voice and really adds to the music of her father. That's interesting. Uh huh. This is gonna be an interesting record store day, I think. Dinosaur Jr. live in Santa Monica. That is interesting. Don Cherry Orient. Good cover. Yeah. The Doors. Strange Days, a work in progress. If it's not, again, money is a thing here. I'm not gonna pay 40 or $50 for something that I'm gonna play only once, but I do think Strange Days is a beautiful record. Do I want to listen to The Work in Progress as an album of early alternative mixes from the Strange Days sessions? Nah, I'm gonna leave that I'm gonna leave that in the shelves. It's interesting, and I'm sure the diehard fans will love it. I have all their records, all the Doors records, because they're an amazing band. But do I need to own all the works in progress and all the demos? No, no. Elvis Presley, but Elvis Presley compilations, they never really get my attention. Dusty Springfield Reputation. Etta James, Trust in Me. What is this? I think Etta James is brilliant. No description. 180-gram purple vinyl, 18 timeless classics. Sounds like a compilation to me. Uh-huh. The fall. But no, the fall real new fall LP formerly Country on the Click. What's this? Nah, no description. They're still a bit vague in certain descriptions. Like not everything is yet known. Next page. Mm-hmm. Fugs. Gil Scott Heron. They did an interesting release of Gil Scott Heron last year. Didn't buy it because I found I was actually looking for an original. Golden Earring, the new sessions. That may be interesting. Yeah, early versions of the News album. So what we can find is, for example, an early version of When the Lady Smiles. That is interesting. It's a 2 LP set. Golden Earring is a great band. I love them. Next page. Grateful Dead live at the Beacon Theater, 1976. Yeah, I don't buy a lot of these Grateful Dead releases, but 5 LP set. Yeah, I do love it that they take care of their live shows so well. I love that. Another Grateful Dead on a Back Porch Volume 1. What is this? Partnering with our good friends at Dogfish Head again, we have compiled an album. Yeah, compilations. I'm gonna skip the compilations. Uh-huh. I think this is an interesting year. This is an interesting record store day. James Blunt, the demos. Not a big James Blunt fan, but interesting that he does a release. Jesus and Mary Chain, the early years. Okay. Jethro Tull songs from the Vault. Looks 1975, 1978, which means that a set containing rarities and outtakes from the recording sessions which produced the albums Minstrel in the Gallery, Too Old to Rock and Roll, Too Young to Die, Songs from the Wood, and Heavy Horses. Majority have not been previously released. This is definitely something for the die-hard Jethro Tull fans. I like Jethro Tull, but again, I do not want to be a completist. Only with Bowie, Beatles, Queen. That's it, and I'm drawing a line there. Johnny Holiday record. They're releasing the Harry Potter soundtracks. John Mayall and the Blues Breakers live at Klux Clique. Depending on the year of recording, that might be interesting, but it doesn't state 60th anniversary edition, so at least it is from 1965. That might be interesting. That might be an interesting live album. Next page. Joni Mitchell, the 1976 US tour. Yeah, interesting. Definitely interested. The LA Express and the LA Express. This is a 3 LP. Yeah, 3 LP. This is gonna be a big set. Must be expensive. But she's playing songs like Coyote, Big Yellow Taxi. Yeah, this is interesting. Again, interesting, but they should put the prices up there. I mean that the prices will decide how much you will be able to grab. At least that's important for me. Judas Priest live in Atlanta, 1982. Oh yeah. Oh yes, that is interesting. Previously only available on CD, 2 LP. Oh, this is tempting. Definitely tempting. Johnny Marr, Look Out Live. Tell me from when? 2024. Okay. No, I'm not gonna buy. I'm I tend to not buy shows from artists whose heydays were long ago. Then I'd rather go to a show that and save the money for that and see him live than to buy a recording of such a show. Killers, the Killers and Bruce Springsteen. Are you kidding me? What is this? The Killers and Bruce. It's a single. In 2022, Bruce Springsteen joined the Killers on stage at Madison Square Garden for a once-in-a-lifetime encore performance, and they play Badlands, Dustland, Born to Run. Yeah, I'd love to hear those, but I'd rather listen to the single or a Spotify and do a review of that than buy the single of that. I mean, though, what a great combination. Klaus Doldinger and Georgia Moroder, The Neverending Story. I actually saw Klaus Doldinger, who also did music for Das Boot and Tatort. I actually saw him perform live in this very tiny, tiny gig outside of Munich in Bavaria, and it was incredible. He was very good. Liam Gallagher acoustic sessions, Laura Nyro, yes, interesting. Living Blues, Wang Dang Doodle Live. Living Blues is a great blues band, Dutch blues band. Lou Reed, Metal Machine Music 50th anniversary. I don't even have the original Metal Machine Music. It's very hard to find because it was withdrawn from stores because, well, it's actually, I'd say it's noise, though it's one of the big topics of discussion. but 50th anniversary. That is daring. That is daring. Mark Knopfler, one take radio sessions. Very tempting. Very tempting. I might go out and buy that and do a review of that. Uh, there are a lot of releases here. Muddy Waters, Rolling Stone. You had me at Muddy Waters. What's this? 10 of 18 timeless classics. It is the same label logo as the Etta James one. Yeah, it looks like a compilation. I'm not interested in compilations. Motorhead live in Berlin. Yes, yes, yes. Oasis, Time Flies, 1994, 2009. Looks like a compilation. Love the cover though. 4 LP set. Released ahead of the start of Oasis Live 25. Time Flies is made available for the first time on vinyl. Includes 4 color piece. I'm not gonna repeat myself on my opinion on compilations again. Orchestral maneuvers in the dark. The Peel sessions. That is interesting. Definitely interesting. The Passengers, U2 and Brian. I believe that's U2 and Brian Eno. Oh, no. I lost the page. That's interesting. Patsy Cline. Lost recordings. I'd rather have the core of the recordings. Pixies, Bossa Nova, Trompe Le Monde live. Oh, I actually went to this tour last year. The Pixies, and they play Bossa Nova and Trompe Le Monde live. And I saw them here in Amsterdam. And I love that show. Oh, I think it's also very tempting to buy the record of a show you've been to. I'm very much tempted. Yeah, very tempting. Love Pixies. Post Malone tribute to Nirvana. And what are you kidding me? Post Malone tribute to Nirvana? What? Taken from Post Malone's live stream tribute to Nirvana that took place on April 24, 2020, featuring Blink 182's Travis Barker on drums, guitarist Nick Mack, and oh, this is interesting. Songs like Drain You, Come As You Are, Heart Shaped Box, About a Girl, Something in the Way. Oh, but I could not for the life of me imagine how Post Malone would do that. Interesting. Prince and the New Power Generation live at Glam Slam, recorded in 1992. Interesting moment in time. Oh, this is just too tempting. This is gonna be way too expensive. Oh no, there's so much more coming up here. The Queen Delane Leia demos. Yeah, I do want that on vinyl. Although it's just 5 songs. If it's not too expensive. Because I have listened to these demos. They are great. They are great demos. You've got great King Red. I love that. Great version of Jesus and Liar. They're on CD in the box. Don't care too much for a CD, so I think this is interesting, but it's just 5 songs. It's just 5 songs. So I'll really decide in the store if I'm gonna buy it, because what I also see here is Rage Against the Machine live on tour 1993. This is fascinating stuff. 2 LPs, 3 sides, Killing in a Name, oi oi oi, and then the Ramones live Loco. And we're still not seeing the end of what's coming out there. Roger Waters' Dark Side of the Moon Redux live. Well, I did a review of that vinyl, and any other time I I would run to the stores, but I did not like his reinterpretation. I'm curious what it sounds like live. Are it a lot of records? No, it's just one record, so who knows? Who knows? Ry Cooder live, Sam and Dave, the Nashville sessions. Ooh. Oh. uh, Sly and the Family Stone live at the Winchester Cathedral, 1967. Interesting. The Soft Machine Turns On, 67. Is it a live show? Charlie Records? No, I'm not a fan of Charlie Records. I'll pass. Status Quo live. Stone Temple Pilots live in New Haven, 1994. That is Sun Ra. Oh, is this the end of it? No, no, it's not the end yet. I'm not near the end yet. Susie Quattro, T-Rex, Mark Bolan B-sides. I love T-Rex, but not necessarily going for B-sides. Same thing here with Talking Heads live on tour 78. Great that they're doing a release of that. I have two brilliant Talking Heads albums already. I'm wearing a Talking Heads t-shirt actually. So then I'm good. Thelonious Monk live at the It Club. Tom Waits Get Behind the Mule. What is this? Previously unheard rendition of the song Get Behind the Mule. Yeah, okay. 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 I mean, there are a lot of interesting names there, but not every release is necessarily very interesting. Though it's mouth-wateringly. If you take a look at all the names, it's mouth-watering. The Who and the London Symphony Orchestra doing Tommy. Yeah. Say no to that. Yes, Live at the Rainbow in London. Oh man. Oh, I can't decide what I'm gonna buy. I'm definitely gonna buy Bowie. Definitely gonna buy Bowie. Hope to buy Queen if it's okay. But I'm gonna decide on the spot. I'm really curious. This might be a very, very interesting record store day. What do you think? What are you looking forward to? Please leave a comment below and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.